All right, that looks good. And I am back. Sorry, guys, sinuses here are tough right now. I came home tonight about a little bit before 7. It was 41 degrees, and that's like our high for the day normally. Even I think our high right now is lower than that. So crazy. So I'm just gonna grab a little something to drink here quick. So allergies. I did not mean to start this out that way. All right, so I'll get the comments up. There we go. So yesterday's page was the date night page with the Chinese restaurant menu, the picture, and then just this card that was a lot harder than it should have been considering what I did. So today's page is on the back. And really, I am going to use this as well. So this will be like a 2-page here. So let me grab these out of here. We don't have anything to look at to consider because it's the back of pages there. The one thing that I'm thinking is that I have this Hallmark Movie Lover acrylic. Yeah, acrylic. Anyway, dimensional piece from, I can't think tonight, from Colorcast Designs. This is from last year. It is pink, so that'll work with all this red. I have gone ahead and I've checked off all of the Hallmark movies that I have watched so far, which really, actually, while I was eating dinner tonight, I watched about a half of Sundays, so I'll continue working on those. And then I have this card that I'm going to put in over here. And that I am going to use as kind of, it's a currently during the holidays things I'm doing. So I'll do that. So that's kind of a nice thing that I'll be able to do that. And so when I haven't picked any other cards than these. I did think about maybe taking another photo of my TV or something like that, and I did not do that. So I need to fill in some cards here. So I'm thinking right away, as I pulled out my box of cards, I could do this Merry and Bright one to get that in there. And I can use one of these. And I'm thinking if I'm going to do that, I need to use something that's more of a background card. Otherwise, we'll do just some paper on here. Now this is kind of a background one, but because it's striped, I think you lose that Hallmark Movie Lover piece there. I could do it on something like this, but I think I'm losing that on that as well too. So I think our answer is going to be not a 4x6. I also did grab this sticker piece here because it says holiday movie time. So I'm thinking I could put that right below that there. And then we'll just embellish across. This may go depending on what kind of paper I decide on here. And I have both 4x6 and 6x8 that I can use. So I'm thinking let's look, or not, 6x6 and 6x8. Sorry, let's look at those first. So I could do something like this, but you're losing that in the pink. That's kind of nice, but I think again, you're losing it in the pink there. That's telling me that I need something a little bit more of a contrast here with not so much red in it. This sloth paper is very funny. I could do some white, with the black and white here. And this has like Christmas lyrics on it to this. So let's see. And right away, have this piece. And I think that provides a really nice contrast. I also have, hi Tammy, I also have that one. I think that's a beautiful contrast as well. I could do it if I had like a blue. I don't have that blue here. And blue itself, this is a lighter blue. That blue would be nice too with it. But there's not as much blue here. It's more an aqua or pinky blue. So I'm thinking, let's do that piece right there. Just because it's the right size, and I say let's go for that. That's the right size. Let's do it. So then I'm going to, if my ATG will cooperate here, I'm going to glue that right to the back here. That will make it really easy to cut this and get this done. And I did look, at one point, I think Ellie's Studio did some wood veneer TVs. I thought I had used them all up, and I did. But that would have been a fun thing to do. And I'm going to be careful about cutting this because you can use these little scraps along the bottom of like a plain 3x4 card or, you know, something like that. You could do that. Maybe that's what I would need to do if I decide I want to use that Marion Bright. And then so that, and then holiday movie time underneath here. Grab my little tweezers here to kind of figure out where that can go. That way it keeps my hand out of the way. And then these, I just use my ATG on them and they stick really nicely with that. Sorry guys, I'm not sick, I promise. Just allergies. So now I'm working with pinks, reds, greens, little bits of aqua as well. So that might be something that I want to think about that a little bit. Like colors that I want to get in for embellishing. We can always bring our blue back in with stars and that kind of a thing as well. Also, I can pull some washi tape in that color. Now, I want to make sure that that's the right card, that I like that card. Because I could do other things as well. Like I could bring that in. We could bring that in for some more pink, but I think I need something other than pink. I wish I had more green. Just making Christmas cards and that kind of stuff. Like, I think this does a nice job. Or blue, maybe some blue. But the thing is, okay, that's the wrong blue to contrast with that as well. But that was kind of a thought too. I'm thinking about something that I have. Hold on a second. In one of my kits, I have a striped piece of paper that might work really well with this. Not one of my kits, it is the kit that I use. Let's see how this looks, because I'm just thinking this might work really nicely in this layout, and I think that works really well with that. And then we could just put that on the back of this. Yeah, I think, look at how kind of nice this looks if I do that. So that's what I'm going to do. And this was an old, I think American Crafts collection. And I recognized the stripes, and I found this at Joann's. So it's pretty thin because of that. But I do like the way it looks. So I'm just going to cut this so that it's 4 inches in height. Like I said, it's really thin. And I just found something I might use with this. I'll show you guys in just a second. So I really want to get this blue stripe in because I think it works really well with this blue. Oops, it might help if I use the shorter one. Okay, we don't want to deal with that. Okay, that looks good. So I'm going to go a little bit outside of my Ellie Studio kit for this. And then, so this will be another one of those things that I know I probably need to bring this stripe back in places, because I'm definitely deviating from the navy blue I've been using, and I don't want it to look like really off from the rest of the layouts. So that'll be something I'm thinking about as I'm going through and doing these, that I use a little bits and pieces. But I think that really drove this, oops, other way. So we have this, the Hallmark Movie Lover, we have this, and then as I was going through, I just saw this sticker of Santa and Mrs. Claus kissing, which it's a story about Hallmark movies. Look at that. That's going to be super cute on there. So that, let's do that. And then there is a cute little sticker on here that says Under the Mistletoe. Now, it's not exactly the same pink that's on this, but it is closer to that pink, so I'm going to use this. It's a little bit short here, so let me grab my tweezers again so I can see what I'm doing. Oh, I think this is going to be so cute. And then, oops, maybe they need to come up here a little bit yet. Okay, take this sticker back off. I'm going to put Santa and Mrs. Claus up just a little bit higher. All right, let's get the foam tape out so I don't, because this paper, and not that I don't have more of it, but this paper is really thin. It's like paper pad thin. I'm just going to do this. And this foam tape is a little thicker. It's the big roll of Scotch adhesive you can get on Amazon. So when I buy this thing, it's really, and I'm not kidding when it's about this big around. Hey, Jennifer. Good to see you here tonight. Okay. Need to shorten this up a little bit here. I don't feel like I need to have everything popped up, but enough that everything is fairly well supported. And I do keep like small pieces like this. I keep just on a little dish that used to sit on my grandmother's dresser. So it's a nice memory of her when I use it. And then maybe that one there since I have it. Okay. So I have the sticker. Let's do this again where I bring Santa and Mrs. Claus here. And then my intention is that they're going to stand on this sticker so they're not just floating on the card, 3x4 card here. Okay, I think that's close enough. I think this is going to be really cute, but of course I do because I'm making it, right? So this sticker came from that Photo Play Not a Creature with Stirring collection. And that's the collection that I'll be using to scrapbook most of my, like my 12x12 layouts. Yeah, I think it's really cute too. It's just appropriate for this thing. And I just, as I was looking, I just saw another, oh my gosh, there's a hunk of mistletoe here. I might have to, I'm going to figure out how we use that. So now I put that down. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to try. I love making you guys nervous when I do crazy stuff like this. Let's pick that up. Let's see if this sticker will come up. And I'm going to grab my Cricut, this is my old Cricut spatula. It's really thin. So you can get up under stickers like this. I'm just going to peel back slow. And when I do it, I'm going to stay very close to the paper as I peel. Yeah, I love this collection. It's so cute. Because it says under the mistletoe, how can I not use that? It's just too cute. And you know, in Hallmark movies, there's lots of well, I shouldn't say there's lots of kissing, but there is kissing. Okay, I am really loving this because I think this just took the layout up a little notch there. Yeah, this is one of the first Cricut tools. Okay. Let's see. What is my favorite Christmas collection from this year? You know, I didn't look at a ton of them. I like the photo playing out a creature with stirring just because I like the aqua in it. I think if I had to, and I don't remember the name of it, but whatever Cocoa Vanilla Studios collection is this year, I don't know what the name of it is. I didn't buy it because I had so much left from my last year collection, but they're basically the same colors. Okay, so that is too darn cute. And it just took this card up a whole nother level. Now, I also just found this one that says Kiss Me. And so I think I'm just going to add it in. Because how could I not? This is just too cute. There we go. So I've got this whole little cute vignette going that works with that whole Hallmark thing. And then just those little stickers there. So then I'm thinking I should bring in some stickers over here, just because it will, you know, it'll pull everything together, and probably some hearts or things too. So let's see. And maybe pop these up as well. So I'm thinking one up here and then maybe one down there. I do have another piece of holly on my sheet, so maybe I'll find another place for that to go. Joyful, thank you. That was the name of it. Thanks, Jennifer. Yeah, Vicki Boutin's collection was beautiful this year too. It was just gorgeous. I had so much left from last year that I just kind of replenished some of my greens, and I did do because I wanted aqua because I had a lot of aqua in years past with these collections, and I don't think I needed as much as I thought I did, but that's okay. I'll use it. It's a cute collection, and boy is it, I mean, look at how cute that is. And this will be a little bit different from my other layouts because they're different colors and less, it's a little more cutesy than this book has become so far. So I'll have to scatter some of these stickers in here and there. There's a cute picture of Santa decorating a Christmas tree here. So when I do a picture of my main tree, that might be a cute one to use. I'm sorry, you guys, I didn't let you see that very long, did I? All right, so let's do that one here. We'll do that one there. And I just realized there's holly here that showed, that was Thanksgiving weekend when they did all these double features. Yes, I might have a Hallmark addiction. So I think I'll do one up there because then I've used all three pieces here. Not that I had to, but I don't like just, well, oh, I just found a fourth one. All right, I'm going to leave that on there. I was going to use it if I, you know, just to, so I didn't have anything hanging out there. but I will not, I'm not going to do that because I don't have, what do I want to say? I've got another piece of holly. So I need to get my date on here. I just realized that. I did find my red date stickers that I could not find last night. They were just stuck to something else. That's all. So we could add this up in here. I think I will. That gives another color up in this one. I just said that and then I'm thinking it's too much. I think I like the card a little bit more plain. Let's find another spot for that to go. Yeah, that was taking the focus off from Santa a little bit. I think this can just go up here. The little label there. Okay, so we have all that. And now I could do enamel dots here. I have lots of blue and I have red. I can do some green. And this blue is almost an aqua blue. So let me see. These are my favorite current enamel dots from Altenew. You get so many, and it's a colorway, but you get a lot of different things in that one colorway. So I really, really like that. So just looking to see if I can find anything closer to that little teal in these. And I think this is too teal, that it leans more blue. So I think we're just going to use this blue. And let's just use enamel dots tonight. Because that'll just give us just do a couple enamel dots in here. I've been using a lot of the hearts and stars lately, so that might be something nice to be something a little bit different tonight. Okay. I always have to be careful. I want to like put something down here, and that's bad. Just saying. I know. There's your crude evening. Sorry, guys, but it's true. And then I'll just pop another one up in here. Nope. I don't want to put it here because this one is already kind of on that line. So let's see. So Jennifer, the Altenew enamel dots are sold out everywhere. I experienced the same thing. Go to Altenew's website. That's where I ended up buying mine because you're right, they were sold out like everywhere. And then when the new colors released, I was able to get those new colors. So there's a hint if you're looking for them. Just don't do what you normally do, which is go to the scrapbooking websites, which of course I want to do that because I want to support them, but I also really wanted the enamel dots. So that's what I ended up doing. Then I'll just pop one up on the little date here. And I ended up, you know, yesterday I found that star. I think that was yesterday where I found that puffy star kind of, it fell out onto my hand. I actually went back through, figured out where it was, and then glued down all those puffy pieces that I had been putting on just because they weren't sticking. So, okay, so then I think I'm going to leave this card without any enamel dots, or maybe one of the big ones. Let me see. Actually, I don't know. I think I like it better without it. Yeah. Well, or I could do... one here. It's a little hard because I don't have my writing on here. Maybe this is what we'll do. Actually, I liked it better without it. I think I'm going to leave the enamel dots off this card just because I liked it better. That's why. So before I forget to tell you guys, I have uploaded everything except for day 11, which was yesterday, and then obviously day 12, because I'm working on it right now, to my Flickr account. So if you want to see the pages just in stills, you can do that by just, I'm Kelly O'Black on Flickr as well too. So that should be an easy way to find me. Okay. I love this layout. It feels like a layout more to me, and it still didn't take me that long to do, really. It was pretty quick. And let's just glue these back to back so nobody slides around. This is my big thing for keeping my cards from sliding all over the place, because I can be a little perfectionistic about that. We'll call it like it is. So this just keeps them from you seeing one. So yeah, much better without them. Okay, and you're seeing my Christmas card. There's the preview for tomorrow. I don't have any idea what I'm doing, but we're gonna do my Christmas card tomorrow because that will be Monday. And that's the date that they were mailed. So, all right, you guys. So I obviously have some journaling to do on here, but we have the Christmas countdown list, and I'll go up and update these as I do them. And then I'll fill in these eating, watching, reading, listening, decorating, baking, making, visiting, that kind of stuff. You know, add those pieces in here and there. So I think we're done for tonight. That wasn't so bad, and I love this. I will need to keep in mind, though, that it's very different from layouts like these that are much more, you know, simple and not as many stickers. So I'm going to want to bring in that striped paper somewhere else again so that it looks like it belongs. That's the big thing, is that when you do something like that, kind of make it come in. And I can also add some light blue in other places in the book, and that might help. So I have a couple of things to think about. I have that, do you remember that tag that I did a couple days ago that, I'm trying to remember who that was from. I think it was an American Crafts tag from an older collection. So I need to think about that, and I need to think about this layout and probably a few more of these stickers. But there's simple things like, you know, more holly, and I've got gumdrops and ornaments and ho-ho-hos and, you know, little poinsettias, presents, that kind of stuff. So I think that will all work in pretty easily. So, all right, you guys, so there's tonight's layout. Thanks everybody for joining me tonight, and I will see you tomorrow morning. I'll be on early tomorrow. I don't know what time, but let me think. Probably sometime after 6 tomorrow morning, I'll be on, but I don't know when that will be because I have a later night tomorrow, and I don't want to be scrapbooking at 10 o'clock at night where that might happen. So anyway, so tomorrow morning, catch me early. Otherwise, you can always catch me on replay. So thanks you guys for joining me. Hope you guys are all having fun working on your December dailies. And again, if you want to catch the stills, go to Flickr. There is, as always, either a playlist or an album for December daily. And there are, if you're looking for ideas on Flickr, there are albums for each of my December dailies that I photographed. So that goes back to at least, I think it goes back to at least 2016, because that's when I first started doing the videos as well too. So that if you're looking for some ideas, that's where you might find some of those. So, all right, you guys, I'm going to finish up the journaling, get these photographed, and get them up for tonight. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Bye.